Hey, love. Hey, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? How everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday in motherfucking hills. What we doing? What we doing? Yeah, y'all. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. So today is gonna be a different live. As I said on the weekends, I'm gonna try to bring something different for the people because Tiffany is burning me out. So it's time to start getting into some other shit. You heard me. So, as I've been looking at, because I've been watching stories about the transition situation. So, that's basically what I'm going to be giving today. You know, um, because it seems like ain't nobody really talking about it too much. Everybody seems like they is very satisfied with what's going on and how they putting it on the kids and everything. Hey, bitch, though I look. And how they putting it on the kids and everything. But we gotta get into it. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's definitely not okay to be putting it on the children. You know, I definitely have a couple stories in reference to the transgender situation and what's going on with it. Um basically it's just really sad. Bitch Stomach looks at I'm here. Yes. Yes. So we definitely gonna get into because once you go trans, it's no way that you can come back. You have people out here that regret it. They made the situation that they made it. Um the light is on. It's just because the daggone sun is like coming through. Like I got the little light right here, I think. And I got my daggone house light on. That's gas and electric bill. That's a bill. But yes, honey, it's just getting out of control. So we're gonna get a little bit into what's going on with that. Because people is regretting making this decision just like BBLs. Some people have issues with the BBL situation, so some people have problems. Any kind of operation that you get can basically go wrong, and basically it will leave you messed up. Hey, sweat coat baby. Yes. So we're going to get into some stuff, and let's see what's going on. Is a young boy that's on here that basically was saying how he want to transition back to a boy. He transitioned to a woman as a young age. I might play that one first. No, I'm gonna go with the school first, and then we're going to move on up to the adult. That's how we're gonna do that. Because basically it was a school basically trying to you like my vegan? I transition. But no. All right, so y'all, best to believe I'm not making fun of the situation about transgender, so don't take this wrong. Just, we having fun. So yeah, I don't have no issues with nobody transgender. I might have a special guest in a few to come on and basically because she's thinking about transitioning, so we gonna see how that go. But I don't have no issues or no problems. I have transitions in my family. That's another reason why I wanted to bring this to the forefront of what's really going on. I know the lighting is fucked up. The lighting is fucked up in here. I don't know, yo. I need a bigger light. I gotta work on getting a bigger one. I got a little teeny one. I need a big one. Oh, that might be better. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't have no issues with anybody that transition. But my thing is, before you transition, you need to make sure that this is absolutely what you want to do, because people are regretting this situation that they made. And then the one boy, let's just get into it. I don't want to we gonna listen, because I don't want to tell the whole story. We just gonna start listening. I'm gonna start with the school and how the parents try to basically don't want their kids learning about this stuff at a young age, which they shouldn't. It's too young, and that's why I said a lot of this stuff is brainwashing these kids, because ain't no way you should be.
Elementary school in North Hollywood. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel live at the school with the latest for us. Jaysha.
John, parents are feeling very divided about this Pride assembly that's happening today. Some parents believe that Pride and LGBTQ plus topics should not be taught in schools, while other parents don't mind. And I want you guys to take a look at these trailers that are parked right across the school. They say, "Leave our kids alone." Now, this all started with an Instagram page that was created by a group of parents encouraging others to keep their kids home today to protest the Pride assembly. The school calendar lists today as Pride, Spirit, and Rainbow Day.
For a teacher to explain them what is gay or what two men or two women, especially at least at a certain age.
It's how the world is today, and if you shield them from it, then it's just going to make a bigger impact to, later, and it might not be, might be kind of sideways. I think it's really great to expose them and
with America right now.
If you take a look at your screen, you can see a small burned eligible hate crime. The Los Angeles Unified School District released a statement saying they regularly discuss the diversity of the families that they serve and the importance of inclusion. So this remains an active discussion with school communities. The district also says that there will be additional police patrols around the campus out of an abundance of caution today. And according to the Instagram page, that protest is scheduled to happen outside of the school today at 8 a.m.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC.
So yeah, my thing is, it's okay for kids to learn about sex education, but at what age is appropriate for these kids to be even listening and being taught this? Me, myself, I think they're brainwashing our children. I mean, well, our children are our future. I ain't talking about my kids because mine are older, but just all the children in the world. They're teaching them at a young age, and it's basically brainwashing to make them think that this is okay. Back in the day, gay was not cool. You got beat up. You got to beat in. Boys don't play with dolls. Girls don't play with trucks and cars and men. That's just how we was raised. Now it's like they can play with any kind of what? Where is the guidelines? That's why these kids are so misled these days now, because it's no control. At some point, this is not for you. This is for your sister. This is for your brother. Like, it's just crazy. And homosexuality and heterosexuality should be taught in school. But at a certain age, yeah. I don't think a child should make that decision. All right, so we got this next story coming next. Now, y'all tell me if this was wrong or not, because the lady done did the unthinkable. Hit that like, yes, thank you, restore my look. Yes, honey. But my whole thing is, I think I put the chat up. Anybody can jump in if they want to, because this is a real story. It's not going on just in my state. It's going on all around the world, and they teaching these kids at a young age, and it should be talked about. Everybody seem like they scared to talk about the situation. I'm not making fun of the situation because it's not right. We just, trying to bring some more awareness to the situation and what really goes on when these kids, because they letting these kids make decisions at young ages. They saying at 16, I don't even think 16 is still a proper age to let a child basically figure out if they want to be a girl or a boy. I don't think 16 is a proper age either. All right, we are grown. Yes, you have us grown. Yes, we are growing, baby. Just like I grew this. Yes. But baby, and then there's some that sit up on YouTube like this with beautiful hair and nails and like it's okay. I love it. Listen, some of my best friends, yeah, at least 18. That's a good age. Because I'm about to show y'all a 13-year-old boy. I think he older now, but he started transitioning at the age of 13. And now that he older, he want to change just and back, but you can't. And this is sad. Yes, honey. Yes. Y'all crazy. Y'all so crazy. But yeah, let's get into this next clip because this is just absolutely it's sad because now he messed up. Cause I'm gonna let him tell the story better than me. I'm glad y'all like my shit. I'm about to shave after this. Ah! All right, where my shit at? And he was a little baby. Not a little baby, but at 13, I still consider you as a baby. You feel what I'm saying? Your hormones are still going. You're not even. Let's listen to his story, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's go.
A boy, Patrick spent the last 2 years living as a girl. Now, at 14, he's decided he's a boy after all.
Something like this, yeah.
But there's a constant reminder of his life as a
Hey,
female.
y'all crazy.
Tell me if you're uncomfortable, but
We gotta
you've grown breasts, haven't you, as a result of the hormone therapy that you're being given?
So if y'all want to see the story on your own, it's on 60 Minutes, Australia.
A month ago to give him a fresh start. But before he goes to school here in England, she's taking drastic action to have her young son's breasts surgery reduced. Ali wants to warn other parents what can go wrong when doctors misdiagnose a child as transgender.
They were wrong to pigeonhole him so quickly. I think they should have said, here we have a child who does have gender dysphoria, and he's going through a period of trial. He
phase that they would go through. It's not uncommon.
Paediatrician Professor John Whitehall says the numbers of children being transitioned where a person is born one gender, but in their mind, they're another. You don't accept that gender are as high as appear to be being diagnosed at the moment.
I don't. I've seen it. I think it's rarer than the current reports suggest.
Single mum Ali Mitchell has always little boy was
When he was young, he been clothes and he made into a girl.
at first Patrick was diagnosed with gender dysphoria by doctors in Adelaide. With mum's support, Patrick made the full-time transition to life as a girl.
It's regular.
Self-questioning you can have.
It was quite a private thing for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is why it's very brave of you to speak to us, and we're very grateful for that. But what were you doing at home? You were using a girl's name, and you were wearing girls' clothes.
Yeah. I felt inside that I was a girl. I didn't feel physically that I was a girl, but I felt like I was on the right track to becoming a girl.
The day Patrick felt he was in a race against time, or he would be male forever.
So when puberty hits, bodies change, boys get hairier,
Yeah.
voices deepen. Were you scared of that happening?
Yeah. In the shower, I'd just get out the shower and walk past the mirror. I wouldn't really look at myself because it would just upset me.
Were you getting depressed?
Yeah. I would just kind of wonder if I really needed to be alive.
It's not raining yet, but it's about to be a storm. I'm mad, yo. This shit is just acting stupid. I swear. So his mom helped him get on. Dang, where my check go? His mother helped him take the damn medicine, and the doctors was telling her, let's wait until he, turned 16. No, she started him while he was young. And then he got titties for real. That he got to get an operation to get them shits off. Y'all think it's acting crazy because
Just
y'all know
kind of
60
wonder
minutes
if
right
I
copyrighted.
really needed to be
And
alive.
I'm using this shit. I don't know. But it's crazy. There we
Well,
go.
this is when finally we got our first medical appointment.
Yes.
And 3 months for that.
As a parent, Ali was confronted whether to allow Patrick to take drugs that she chose the puberty blockers.
Well, we put away the knives in our house. I slept on the floor next to his. He would have panic attacks.
What was he saying to you?
He said that if he couldn't get on the puberty, that he would either and find a way to get them or himself.
Just 1 teaspoon.
Next, that's alarming. Australian law currently says kids need to wait until they're 16 and have court approval to begin hormone replacement therapy. But Ali allowed Patrick to take her own estrogen medication from the age of just 13.
But
Was that a tough decision for you?
It was a very tough decision.
I mean, there's no
to fuse his bone growth so that we could reduce his height a little bit and also soften his features.
It's this. decision that's most controversial.
And as soon as we see his features starting to soften a little bit, and we would have regular x-rays, which the hospital supported. It was a huge step for Patrick. It was part of the solution to get to the goal, which at that time
to the best of their knowledge, thought that I was transgender.
Was it a mistake, though?
No, because that's what I needed at that time.
Male gender, there's one last thing he needs to take care of. Surgery to reduce the breasts he had while taking his estrogen medication. How important is the surgery?
I think it's probably the final step in getting me back to being normal.
So what are you looking forward to doing?
I guess I look forward to being able to not have to wear baggy clothes and being able to go swimming and play sports.
The surgery is so controversial, Patrick and his mum will need a career in countries where doctors force on a 14-year-old boy.
You know, he needs to be able to now live as a carefree young teenage boy going through life like any other child would. So we're very happy to support him in that.
It's a huge step. But after losing Patrick once, Ali says she's prepared to try whatever's best for her son. And the boy he feels
and he's
This is so messed up.
happy and he's confident now.
Any regrets?
I don't have any regrets. You don't make any of these decisions. The way that he was confused and for the dark times, but I'm really happy with who he is today.
I'm sorry, y'all. Dang, that was real tough to get through. That was real tough. And I was excited about this live and this story because I never did one in reference to like transgender or anything for as that community. So I was a little excited about this. So I'm not sure about the connections and all of that, but just, you know, bear with me. I don't know what the fuck happened. It made me mad. And I was like, let me try to whoosah, you know, because I'd have been like, fuck it, shut it the fuck off. But I was like, I'm going to try to get through it. You know. But thank you for staying here. I do have a little bit more. I'm thinking about leaving this shit on. So when my boyfriend come in here, go like, what the fuck? Oh no. He might bang me. Oh shit. But all right. So the next one that we gonna get into, because we went from the school to the little teenage boy, now we're going to the grown person that basically I. So we're gonna go to we're gonna be doing roll call, shorty. When we get, you know what I mean? Now people they gonna be understanding roll call coming. When I say your name, put that I up in there. Shit. That's our signature shit right there for us. We know what that shit mean. You know, then people gonna have to learn. But yeah, so the young lady wound up going and getting the listen. I talk too much. I be liking to tell the story before the story is even told. So I'm gonna let's go. I'm gonna let them tell their own goddamn story. Alright. Sweet girl. This is a good one, y'all. This was my favorite one. I ain't even gonna lie. This was a good one. This was a real good one. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe if y'all already haven't. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Yes, show love, yo. Show love to guys, women, men, all of that. We gotta still show them love. That's what's the
And you
problem is.
must get
Don't
revenge
nobody had no
upon
lawyers.
the death.
Don't nobody how to. They don't know how to love people. Everybody so goddamn evil. Is it on? I ain't even gonna lie.
Thank
you.
Just like you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank
Yes.
you so. Were you traumatized walk into the building? Because it's terrible.
It was actually nice, and there's like a little outdoor area and stuff. I loved it. This is so exciting.
I'm excited too. It's weird. In a good way, because it's like, I've seen your videos, and to actually have you in person and you're in front of me, it's kind of surreal.
To me, this just feels right. Like this feels.
Like when I tell people, like, oh, I live in the Lower East Side, people usually think like, oh, really? Like, oh, you got money? Like, and it's like, oh no, I live. Perception gets warped, and like they think like, oh, this bitch is dirty. You be true. Like, I'm born into money. I grew up from a very poor. I don't come from this moment.
I love it.
Open to it. Some people be like, bitch, are you a witch? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm definitely spiritual. I'm in touch with my spiritual.
Me too.
Yeah, there's just certain that just keep me calm, and this is one of them.
How do you buy?
She's not gonna attack anything. She's a little gay.
So you're allowed to like eat everything when you live here?
You want to come through the kitchen?
Yes. Yeah. Give me a little. It's big.
Yeah, it's a little studio, and I did all this.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
This is Chanel bag.
Yes.
Don't look at my nails because they're not done. Miss Penny Proud. I got Gothic Pebbles. I got Wolverine. My mother, she was on and off of my life, and like my siblings' lives. It was me, the youngest, my sister, and two older brothers. We all have different fathers. We all lived in this one-bedroom apartment with my aunt and my grandma. I guess you can call it a Section 8 apartment. I come from also a very religious family. Like my mother, she's a pastor. I grew up seeing like exorcisms and shit like in the house, like, you know, like where it's like everybody's like on my brother or like praying and like he's like spitting and like stuff that wasn't normal. He was young too, but he was older than me.
Did you know at that time you were being sexually abused, or did you just think that was your normal? Or
In the very beginning, I liked it, you know, and it's something that's very real. Like I enjoyed it.
Are you looking for an easy way to view and manage your mail and packages from anywhere 24/7? Well, at iPostal One,
Because it felt good. I didn't know. But then eventually as I got older, you know, like after 10, you know, 11, whatever, I started to like, I was very uncomfortable. There was times where it was even being done in front of my family. You know, it would just be like a blanket over me and that person. And they wouldn't know like that I'm touching the person or I'm being like, you know, grab my hand to touch the person or whatever. I told my mother about the situation and what occurred and she didn't believe me. She thought that I was lying until that person came forth years later saying that it was true themselves, which is a very dysfunctional situation. And at that time, when I ran away to him, I came out of the closet. I was watching some porn while he was gone from work, and the whole computer shut down, like completely shut down, like just turned off. And I'm like, what the fuck? My father came back, and I notified him about the situation. I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened. It just shut off, whatever. So I thought that, you know, like I guess they had the IP address and they saw all the last websites that
oh my god,
bearcock.com, gay fraud, like just all kinds of like, you know, gay shit.
Yes.
And I remember my father coming back home one day, he took me to his room and he was like, I need to talk to you. And I had a feeling. I just had a feeling. And I just started crying. Started crying. I don't want to get emotional, but so I just started crying. And I was just telling him, like, what happened? Because he was just like being really weird and really like aggressive. And he started pacing back and forth. And he was like, he's like, I didn't want a girl. And it's so crazy because I was technically presenting as a boy, but I felt like he knew deep down inside that I've always been a girl. I remember I started just crying. And I was just telling him, like, you know, this is who I am. This is what I am. Like, I can't help it. And I just like, I don't know. I gained some courage at that moment to just kind of like defend myself. He just kind of walked away and was just like, you know what, I don't want this faggot. I don't want this faggot. He literally said those words. Even to this day, like I always feel like I have like kind of daddy issues a little bit. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I hate that I get emotional about my father because it's like he don't give a fuck about me. You know what I mean? It's been so many years and like he doesn't look for me. I was in a group home. I was living in a group home. He didn't call to ask to see what I was doing or how I was doing. So I hate when I get emotional about it because it's like, get over it. I'm grown, right?
No,
But-
it's your father.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
I always dreamed like in my head. I had this illusion that I was gonna be with him and like, you know, like gonna be peace and family. And then I feel like he just didn't want me because of my, you know, my truth.
Can I read this part? Like,
Yeah.
so people know what you're.
Yeah.
Create 2 mood boards for 2 music videos, also possible lyric videos. Also look for photographers for promo cover art photos. And then you have like a list of labels that you want to follow and engage with.
Yeah.
Look for possible collaborators for music. This is so show face at parties, events, balls. This is amazing. I love this. You gotta
hello.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to
Clear up the fact that maybe more of a woman than the ones that you had, plus some so dumb you give up a drool for a clan to look tough. Big stuff, yeah, you smaller than my own hand. Head up, what's up? Not trying to make you feel bad, but I was all this beautiful before I laid down my honesty. Your eyes pierced my body as you acknowledged this pottery. And when I gave you my number, you were winning the lottery, and you really could have so much wealth that's inside of me. But I'm trans, so I'm good for a quiet fuck. Well, best of luck to you fuck boy. To you fuck boy, to you insecure boy, to you do what they do and think how they think, boy. But boy, I won't be another toy up under your bed, oil from my swag to even my thick voice. I know how to put a stop to the fetish and press void. Could've let a filthy boy come up and try to deflect
I have chills right now.
myself from really like pursuing myself, or so I've been told by plenty of people that I was good, or I wouldn't ever be anything, or I'm just pretty, or I'm just this and that and the third. And also being trans is hard. It sucks, but I'm not gonna let that bring me down. I'm still clearly like with a vision, and I'm still putting my money where my mouth is. You know, everything that I do, I have to pay for studio time. I have to pay visuals. I have to pay for all of that. All that's money, and you know, I just lost my job.
So you were saying that in the last week you've been debating whether or not you want to get back into sex work.
Yes, you know, I went on like Indeed and all these like work platforms that you can find like regular day jobs or whatever, and I just all you see is just all this minimum wage work. So I'm just like, I can't, like, this isn't gonna put food on the table. It's not gonna pay my rent. It's not gonna help me invest in my dreams. Nobody's funding me. Nobody's funding my dreams. Nobody's doing it for me. I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to fucking make a life for myself. I'm trying to get back in the studio. The unfortunate thing is that there's certain sites that, you know, you get a better clientele with more money, like a more wealthier clientele,
Like
so to speak.
Eros or something like that,
Mhm,
right?
exactly. But that's not the kind of site
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil.
the kind of site, because since I live here, I'm in, you know, in public housing, it just doesn't look. It would be different if it was a clean building, but you know, my apartment's clean, but you know, they don't know that. Like when they're, you know, walking into the building and they see the hallways and everything, and you know, it's disgusting sometimes. Like because, you know, even the door is just like it's open, like they keep on breaking it, so it's never really locked. So you have homeless people that come in here, you have people that do drugs, all kinds of stuff, you know, people, and they mess up the building, you know.
So living in the projects like affects your business as a sex worker, because a lot of people that are maybe wanting to hire you don't want to come to the projects.
Well, yeah, if I want to, you know, like the kind of money I'm seeking, the kind of money I think I'm worth, you know what I mean? Like I, for sure, you know, and I hate that I have to share my sexual energy, my body, you know, my temple with somebody for, you know, less than what I deserve.
I'm hesitant to bring up the sex change because it's not my business, but you brought it up a couple of times, so I want to talk about it if you want to talk about it.
Hey, you want to talk about my pussy?
Exactly.
Okay.
Not necessarily about like the surgery, of course, but like just about like your decision to do that and how that feels for you today.
Well, I mean, it's hard to not talk about it without not talking about the surgery.
No,
because-
you're free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to be intrusive.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah. No, it's all good. You're so cute.
Okay.
I had my SRI surgery February 2014. I was to be approved by the state to cover my surgery. So I had to prove to the law that it was medically necessary for me to undergo that surgery. I had a surgeon. I feel like she was careless. She seemed great. She seemed sweet. I was naive. I was in desperation of a change. And, you know, because I was conditioned, you know, to believe that my body was just not good enough, or my body was not feminine, or my body was disgusting because I had a fucking dick between my legs, you know. She did surgery and it was done, and like she kind of like that was that. She told me that I didn't need electrolysis, and that's one thing that's like every surgeon who performs a vaginoplasty requires that to be done, because if not, you could grow hair inside of you, and that's something that I've had to like struggle with, where it's like not like massive, like, you know, hair, but it would be like one hair, and then it would just create like just complications for me. Dilating, you know, having to keep my vagina open, all of that was just it was torture. It was painful. It didn't feel good. Just these hard rods I had to keep open, and some of my vagina, the skin graft didn't take. So like, it sounds funny, but like, a part of my lip was hanging, and they had to cut it off. So then I was told that I had to go a size down in terms of like diameter, in terms of my dilation, and then I could move back up to, you know. And I did that. I went to the smallest dilator, and, you know, for like a couple days, and then it was so hard to just regain that depth back. And then I just started to close up, and it was painful, like to the point of like I thought I was gonna faint sometimes when I would put it inside me. It was just so painful. It hurt so much. So eventually I gave up, and I was depressed. It had me very depressed because I lost all this depth, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm not dilating. I'm not doing this shit. Like, I guess I'm gonna be a human Barbie with a fucking non-working vagina. And
It's interesting that you're going through that
Yeah.
mental health stuff, because one would think that that would have solved a lot of your problems to get the
No.
sex change, you know, and it actually was the opposite.
Yeah, it was totally the opposite. I was, definitely, happy at, like, I felt like, yeah, I saw a little difference, and I'm like, wow, like I'm one step closer to being the woman that, I was made to be. A part of me was living in a delusion, thinking that, society was going to treat me differently. I thought that the world was going to just see me, and allow me to coexist, with the rest of them without alienating me. I've learned that trans people were always, regardless of how feminine you look, how much of a pussy you have, how deep it is, how not, how, it just, it's how we've seen it in this world. And honestly, I know this is a
Let me show you how we do stuff around here. Actually, my department uses Monday.com, so I'm good. The work management tool.
It's a controversial thing to say, but I think that trans people, we're the most hated people, or the most misunderstood people in the world. It made me feel less kind of a woman in a way for a man. Like, gay men don't date me. They don't, that's not like straight men who like women. They're attracted to me. So those are the kind of men I entertain. Whatever. And like my ex, there was a lot of times where he was like, oh, please, baby, like, you need to get that open. Like, because we will have anal sex, and it was great and all, but, he was well endowed. And like, for me to do that every day, like, he was a very sexual person. He wanted to have sex a lot. It was very performative. I would do it for him, but I didn't enjoy it. Like, there was times where I would cry, like, afterwards. I would just frustrated because I'm like, damn, I'm all this woman, and physically, like, I have this part, but I can't even, like,
Really?
Yeah, I think I would have not. The reason why I want to get second surgery is because I can't go back. Just, the path that I chose out of ignorance, and, I was a bit naive. But that's why I think it's important to be transparent about it, because I think that a lot of trans girls that do undergo that surgery, they kind of like pretend like, oh yeah, my pussy's this, it's so this, and it's so that, and whatever. And it can be, but you also have to, like, be realistic. Like, if you don't have the money to get all those surgeries, you have to be prepared to possibly have to undergo multiple surgeries in order to get the result that you want.
Now we're gonna go meet your trans mom.
Yes, it's gonna be so much fun.
And she's in Queens, you said?
She's in Queens. Yeah.
And so how do we get there?
So we could take, I would say, but we could take the F train to 21st Queensbridge, and then catch a bus, and then
Cool.
it's pretty, yeah.
I'm excited, and
Yeah.
I'll pay for the whole travel, of course. And I'm
No,
so,
you don't.
Yes, of
Why?
course. But I'm so
Honey,
excited to, like,
don't
it's
stop
gonna be an adventure
Yeah,
for me.
bye, mama.
I'm nervous for this cold.
It's gonna be.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I don't want no trouble. Yeah. So, how did y'all feel about that situation, and how did y'all like the video? Period, overall, because that was one of my favorite ones for the whole day. You know what I'm saying? My chair is stiff. My little bed looks like it's falling off. Oh, my bed is falling off. Oh shit, I got alopecia. Sorry. Sorry. So what I'm saying is, I just want to understand, like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you have to be blessed with what you got. If God gave you the body and the skin that you're in, you should accept it. Like, it's no way. Then we done seen two situations basically kind of, I ain't even gonna say go wrong, or it was like a bad situation. The young man have to now go and try to get these these tatas off. The other young lady, she did the surgery. Her vagina can't even function, as the way that she would want it to. You cut your penis off, and then you wanted to make your father happy, and he still ain't happy because he didn't want a girl. Like, I mean, make it make sense. You just hurt it yourself even more. And the lady, the the lady, to me, it seemed like she was forcing it on the 13-year-old boy to be basically a girl. It's like more or less that she wanted a girl and she didn't have a girl, so you're gonna try to change the boy into a girl the best way you know how. Here, take my medications. Like, who does that? Who the fuck does that? Like, I mean, altogether, both of the situations was fucked up. And this goes out to everybody that's looking forward to doing this. Even though they give you counseling and stuff like that, but it's good to look at somebody else's experience before you jump into a situation that you cannot reverse. Because once you're there, you're done, you're gone. It's you can't undo it. You can't undo it. What's done is done. It is what it is, and what's done is done. I'm sorry to say, like you can't play Mr. Potato Head with your body. It's not fun. You can't do that. So when you I don't even want to go there, but just be careful. You should be happy with what God gave you. Make it to the best of your ability. At the end of the day, God don't make mistakes. We do. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is what you gotta live with. And it's just sad that some people wind up being fucked up. But yeah, hit the like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Again, because I used to tell people if they have a story that they want me to talk about, please do put it on my IG. My IG is Missy_Sanders. And that way, because any story is a great story to me. You know what I'm saying? So this story was a great story, but the connection was not great. The connection was absolutely fucked up. Now the connection is so beautiful. We don't have not a problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I'm trying to come back later with this other situation that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna see what happens and what they would do. I'm very passionate about the stories that I talk about because obviously it hits home. I might have somebody in my family or in my life that's going through the same situation or something like that. So I do like to cover stories like that because it's from here, right in here. So again, like if you got a story, I don't care what kind of story, as long as it ain't no bad stuff that I can't put on YouTube, I will go ahead and do it, or you can cover it with me or whatever, But at the end of the day, do anybody have any questions or anybody have anything to say? The chat look like it's stiff. I don't know if it's because of the connection or what's going on, because normally my chat usually be rolling a little bit, especially with my mods, because they always have something to say. But once again, we here, like and subscribe. and all of that, all that good business. So it looked like it's working better. I don't know what happened earlier, but I'm looking at somebody else's chat and they ain't having no problems. I don't know. Maybe it was this story. They might put me in the yellow. I don't know, because of the copyright issues, because a lot of times they will do that too. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But thank you so much for the live. Thank you for coming through. I'll probably be back about 7, 8, 9 is the latest. But I'll definitely be back because I still have some other things that I want to talk about and bring some knowledge and awareness to what's going on and everything. So thank you for tuning in and thank you for staying here through all the technical difficulties. I would say I'm gonna shave and stuff. But yeah, let's see, somebody made a comment. Sweat Coast said, welcome. Thank you, honey. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. Whoever is number 4 that's watching, can you hit that last button, that like button? Just hit the like button. Just give me one like. Jesus Christ. To save your life. Hit that like. But yeah, it looks like it's clearing up because now the chat is back, because my chat it was crazy. But so yeah, I might come right back. I might not. I don't know. I gotta see what's going on. But yeah, thank you. I don't even want to leave, yo. But I got Sweco, you can come back later. How baby doing? How you girl? How you baby? I'm about to go off. I've been on him for a minute now. But they be different. Damn man, I need to get tightened up. Get tightened up. Sweatcoat said more mess, yes. When she is home. I know. You told me that when I talked to you. But is she, y'all good? Nigga, no. Yeah, more mess. Cause I got some crazy other shit, yo. Listen, I like crazy stories. That's why I be like, hey, cause my stories that I'm gonna be showing and shit, they gonna be mostly funny or fucked up. Like that lady, she knew she was wrong for giving her son her pills to make him a little girl. At the end of the motherfucking day, now he gotta go and get the titties cut off. Fuck. She should have fucking be in jail. Because he wasn't even old enough to even, if that was the case, the doctor would have gave it to him. And now he's stuck with certain things that made him suffer. You can't change that. Because ain't no, so now what you got to get some testosterone to try to make that shit come back. That nigga ain't gonna never have no beard. He ain't gonna never have no beard. He ain't gonna never have no beard. Fuck you mean? She done fucked that boy up for life. Fuck is going on? Man. She gave us some breaststroke. Breaststroke. What the fuck is breaststroke? Girl, he ain't gonna never have no beard like me, shorty. You're he gonna be fucked up. I mean, yeah, she gave him breast because I had to put the knives away and this and the let him kill his motherfucker self. I ain't giving him no. God forgive me. God forgive me. I'm not saying to like let him kill himself. Kids, listen. I'm gonna just take it like this. Oh, my kids crazy. For real. All of them. Yeah, only one son was like, yeah, I'm gonna kill myself and this, that, and the third. Okay, here we go. Do it. People say that just for attention a lot of times. You know, they don't be really telling. Who tells somebody I'm gonna kill myself because you want attention? You're not gonna announce I'm gonna go kill myself. When serial killers go here and kill people, they don't be like, well, some of them did be like, I'm about to go and kill, and shoot, and fuck this and fuck that. Come on now. You want somebody to stop you. You don't really want to do it, but you just want some attention and somebody to be like, please don't do that. Hey, it's just, I don't even want to go there. It's just a whole mess. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm get up and hold on. Let me see. All right, you guys. I love y'all. Everybody be safe. And I'll be seeing y'all in a few. I was going to do that to you. I was going to. All right, y'all. I love you, Sweco. I hope you can be able to come back through later on. Hopefully. But yeah, if not, love you and stay safe. Tell your girl I say hi and I love her too. And y'all take care of each other, okay? Love y'all. My babies. They my baby.